Two payroll giants, two different worlds, one big question. Which one really delivers? On the left, Gusto, the all-in-one HR platform powering US teams. On the right, Remote, the global payroll and EOR leader for distributed workforces. Let's skip the buzzwords and get to the real stuff. Each category scores points, so by the end, you'll know exactly who comes out on top. The result might just surprise you. Here's a quick mind map of the categories we're going to look at. So we've got pricing, global capabilities, the core payroll and HR stuff, usability and apps, customer support, integrations, and finally, user reviews and reputation. Ready? Let's roll. Let's kick off with pricing because, honestly, who doesn't care about the bottom line? So first up, Gusto. Their prices are not exactly the friendliest for tiny startups. The entry-level plan starts at $80 a month, and if you want to upgrade, there's a pretty big price jump, which, yikes. But you do get solid transparency and some good options for small businesses. Now, Remote. Here's something cool. If you're just hiring global contractors, it's only $50 a month. Plus, they let you kick the tires with a free trial, which, love that. Remote's global payroll and EOR plans are pretty competitive, though if you're going all in with their top EOR, it'll cost you $599 a pop. There's a catch. No unlimited payrolls. But for global teams, Remote's pricing usually wins by a mile. So, surprise, the winner here is Remote. Moving on to global capabilities, which is where things get interesting. Gusto has sort of dipped its toes into international EOR recently, mainly through partnerships. That's fine for US-based companies that just want to hire in a handful of other countries. But honestly, it's super limited compared to, well, pretty much anyone else. Remote's where it gets wild. They cover direct EOR services in 180 plus countries. Yep, most places you'd ever want to hire, they've got you. International payroll, contractor management, super compliant onboarding, all that good stuff. If you want to go truly global, Remote crushes it. No contest. Remote takes this one. All right, third stop, core payroll and HR features. Here's where Gusto gets to show off a bit. Gusto's US payroll is next level. Unlimited runs, automated tax filings for everything, W-2s, 1099s, all that dreaded paperwork, built-in benefits admin, integrated PTO, and compliance. Like, seriously, if you've got a US team, this is the good stuff. Some quirks, sure, like their health insurance is limited to 38 states. And yeah, if you need international coverage, it's basically an add-on. Remote, meanwhile, shines on contractor management globally. They've got compliant contracts and payments, some cool expense reimbursement tools, but no unlimited payroll runs. And their e-signature stuff is a bit less slick for US docs. So honestly, Gusto wins if you care about deep, slick payroll and HR for US teams. Hey, quick nerdy fact break. Did you know Gusto's dabbling in international EOR is actually powered by Remote? Yeah, so if you pick that add-on with Gusto, you're basically using Remote under the hood. Wild, right? Let's talk usability and apps. Gusto's apps are honestly kinda awesome. Both iOS and Android rate super high. 4.8 and 4.3 stars, that's some serious love. The dashboard is modern, employee onboarding happens fast, and it just feels easy. Only thing, automations could be better, and you might need separate time tracking software. Remote? They went mobile friendly, especially for contractor management. The interface looks clean, and it's built to work in all those countries they cover. But due to how niche it is, less feedback in the app stores. So for sheer polish and broad app adoption, Gusto snags this one. Now, onto customer support. Gusto's got solid onboarding and resources, if you're paying for higher plans. Lower tier? Good luck getting someone live. There's been a few complaints about response times recently, so yeah, could be better. Meanwhile, Remote offers live support on every plan, which is honestly a big deal. Plus, dedicated account management if you spring for those top tiers. Fewer do-it-yourself resources, but actual humans ready to help? That's rare these days. So, Remote comes out ahead on support. All right, integrations. Every HR nerd's favorite word. Gusto's got a pretty beefy set of integrations. Accounting, HR, time tracking, lots more. But if you're the kind of person who wants API access on every plan, heads up, it's not standard. Remote has API and third-party integrations too, but some features get locked unless you pay more. So it's basically neck and neck here. I'm calling it a tie. Finishing off with user reviews and reputation. Gusto's mobile apps? Users love them. Over 11,000 positive reviews and killer ratings. But zoom out and their Trustpilot score kinda takes a hit, sitting at 3.4, with lots of chatter about customer service. Remote, on the other hand, rocks a 4.6 on Trustpilot, solid global brand energy, but way fewer mobile app reviews. So if you care about app love, Gusto's got it. But overall reputation, especially for global hiring, Remote's the leader here. Let's plot this on the radar chart. You can see Gusto's strength spikes in US payroll, HR features, usability, and apps. Remote dominates global capabilities, support, pricing, and reputation. Integration, dead even. So here's the vibe. If you're running a US-based small or mid-sized team and want robust payroll and HR tools with all the perks, Gusto is honestly tough to beat. It just has that polish and depth. But if you're going global, hiring anywhere and everywhere, and need EOR plus smooth contractor management, Remote's kind of the champion here. It's just built for distributed international workforces. Pick your fighter based on your actual needs, you know? Loved this comparison? Cool, because we've got more deep dives and tool showdowns coming your way soon. Stick around, hit follow or subscribe, and maybe let us know which platform your team prefers.